Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Thursday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, so we have hit new all-time highs. 22 was what they needed to do in order to do all-time highs on the December contract. They went ahead and did that. They pushed it up above to 27. So, I mean, I was just getting done saying to subscribers, this was a move they didn't want anybody in. They spent all day yesterday chopping and whipping and either scaring people out of it or boring people out of it, or a combination of the two. So about 3:30 yesterday, we went ahead and put out a setup of a long against 13. We did as low as 13 quarter in the overnight. They couldn't take out daily pivot. They couldn't convert hourly midband, and then coming in this morning, they popped it up over the top. So our setup was long against 13, and it was hard to hold. It was hard to tolerate overnight, just because you're in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of a two-handle range. But the key to this type of tape is understanding, am I on the northbound side of the freeway or the southbound side of the freeway? Why and where is my risk defined? And as long as you understand where your risk is defined and you respect it, then you're going to be fine. So we've taken profits on this, letting it run. A lot of people aren't in it because they got bored out of it or scared out of it, or just didn't want it for whatever reason, all these reasons we tell ourselves. What I also say to them is this: in a situation like that, sometimes it's just going to have to be good enough not to be short, because you sure as heck didn't want to be short from 14.5. And it's a lot better off either being long from 14.5 or sitting on your hands, saying, well, dang it, I wish I would have done that. That's okay. That's woulda, shouldas, and that's okay. That's not going to cost you any money. Being on the southbound side of the freeway when everybody's going north is going to get you run over. Don't get run over. So now, we're in blue sky. We're above 22. We're in blue sky. The upper band is right around 30. And we're going to have to see if the bulls want to take this and just do this slow bleed to the upside, which is really what we've seen for the majority of the week. We had the rejection Tuesday night. So we had this short. We then flipped long. This was just a meat grinder. Did flag down a little bit here. It popped it, but they didn't follow through. So the last time we talked, we were talking about an overnight flag. It did, and it hopped, but then it didn't really go anywhere. It went ahead and just flattened out for the majority. This is RTH yesterday, the regular session. That's a disaster, okay? If you're expecting a ton of volatility. Flattened out, let the bands get tight again, and we've got our expansion to the upside. So be patient. Be patient. Be patient. I wouldn't be too quick to short this thing. I'd make it prove itself. And I would not start FOMOing into, chasing stuff that's up 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 handles an hour before the open. Okay. All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. We'll be out with a bunch of stuff on social. Check all that out. Check us out. We would love to meet you. It's a great place to trade, great group of people. My number one job is to define risk. From 3 o'clock yesterday through the overnight, risk was defined at 13, and that worked out pretty well. So everybody have a great day. Trade them well. I'll talk to you then. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.